Hi Caroline, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson yesterday on the chipping area. And if we have a look at your setup, we can see here how wide your stance is. That setup, this is just for like a 10-yard chip, so nothing too drastic. So if you look at your feet compared to this guy here on the right, he's 6'1", so he's a nice tall guy, but you can see how close his feet are. That setup as well, we can see good things with you. Your hands are ahead of the ball, which is great, same as his, nice and ahead of the ball, so that's good. But because your stance is so wide, it just looks like you've got quite a lot of weight on that right side. So I wanted to narrow the feet and just feel like you lean left slightly. So 70% of your weight is on your left foot. So everything is leaning to that side for me. If we look at your shot or stroke, as you take it away, the very first movement is your hands. If we keep an eye on your hands, you almost cock the club or bend the wrist going back. And we can see already you've got like a set in the hands. That's very difficult to time to strike it well. So for such a short shot, quite a long swing. Okay, and then when you come down, you're going to see now this lovely angle that you originally had, which is too big for me, this set. You're going to lose that angle quite quickly as you try and accidentally lift the ball in the air. And we can see that evidently here. If we draw a line through your head, we're going to see as you swing back and then as you come down, look at your head, it's moving further to the left of that line, just where you're trying to scoop the ball in the air. And this is where your hands now, you can see that now. Look at your head, how far back it is. All of your weight really is on this right foot. Compared to this guy here on the right, if we look at his swing, he's very centred. He's hardly moving off the ball at all, or actually at all. And then as he comes through, because he's literally, his hands are doing nothing. He's just controlling the motion with his chest. If we look at his hands, like I just said there, his hands do nothing. So he's pushing the club away nice and low to the ground with the chest. And then from there he's going to turn back through. We can see the hands are beautifully ahead of the ball still, or club face, sorry. And then he's just nice and controlled. Very simple looking movement for such a simple shot. He's never trying to lift the ball in the air. And he's getting a little bit of purchase down here on the ball, a little bit of turf interaction. So we need to get you narrower. Okay, weight on the left side. Hands are great on the way through, but on the way back we just need to take the hands out of it. So no hands at all. So it's very wooden feeling, I think that's your words to me, from there. And then we've got to muck about with the ball position. So standard ball position will be middle of the stance for you, Caroline. And then if you want to hit a high one over a bunker and you've got a good lie, we can move the ball a bit further forwards in the stance. And we can open the face on that if the lie is very good. But if you used to get a bad lie, in a divot or downhill lie or something which is really difficult to make good contact, we'd then start putting the ball opposite your right foot just to get a bit more downward pressure. Don't forget to have one practice swing. I know you wasn't keen on this, but one practice swing up here. So you set up in line with the ball, but you try and hit any of this ground here in front of the ball. It's really important. Most people when they have a practice swing always strike down here behind, which is no good. And we've got to get you feeling that you hit through the ball to get that beautiful contact. Work on that for me, Caroline. You'll see some great results. And I look forward to seeing you again. See you soon.